Okay, well, it's 11 o'clock, so we're gonna start our first episode. Oh my god, I cannot listen to myself not that loud in my own ear. That is insanity. So we're gonna start. And you know what? Let's jump right into business. Am I in my bed? Yes, I am. Okay, yes, the fuck I am. And what about it? Okay, what about it? And you wanna know something else? Do I usually look like this? No. But am I gonna get ready? Also, no. Like, literally, you can look on my Instagram if you need proof. I don't always look like this, I swear to God. Okay, hold on. I'll show you. I'll prove it. Wait. Okay. Believe it or not, I don't always look like this. Hold on. I'm gonna find one of them. I'm gonna find one where I look like me right now, and then it'll be proof. Okay, so here's one kind of like this Polaroid. I don't know. And okay, I know I'm like probably super delulu and whatever, but that's just how I like to live. Okay, I think I look absolutely stunning in every single pic. Okay, here's this one. Look at this one. Look at me over here. I'm just saying. I usually look better. But like, I really don't care. I mean, both versions of me are on my Instagram. Obviously, I prefer my beautiful version. Let's be for real. Miss Winter Eliza Tran is beautiful. Let's talk about it. Mm. But alas, anyhow, so that's enough of that. I'm just saying, I don't always look like this, but like, it's fine. But let's jump into the pod. So I like, let's talk about it. Like, I feel like I have always wanted to make a podcast. Okay, first of all, I've been having plans of this since like while I was still in high school, which is only like a few years ago. Like, it's not been that long, but I'm just saying. Like I graduated a couple years ago or whatever, but still, I've been thinking about this for a few like years. But like I was supposed to do it with my friend, and then we just never ended up doing it. And then I was like, well, I don't really feel like doing it alone. And it was just like kind of wild. I'm not gonna lie. Because well, it stemmed from in high school we used to both watch um uh it's called and it's like a it's Trixie Mattel and Katya. Hold on, let me just I hope none of that was sauce. Not gonna lie. Oh, LOL. It's fine. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, this is what oh wait, not I don't know. I do know. This is what I'm talking about. We used to watch this together, and I was always Trixie, and my friend was always Katya. Like in our heads, that was us while we would watch it. We loved it. We were like, well, we should do that. But then we never did because we're like, we're fucking boring. Who gives a shit? Like, who cares? We're boring. Who cares? But I mean, whatever. I don't know, but it was always that. And then like I forgot about it. Like this was during probably like sophomore, junior year. I was like, well, and I just like forgot about it. I was like, well, who cares? And I mean, I've always been watching like the Trixie Mattel channel because I love her so much. And then, but then they made a podcast together, and I like watch it, and like I've been watching it, and it just like sort of revitalized my like want to do a podcast. And then on top of that, I got into the Broski Report, and I was like, girl, I need a podcast. And like, no offense to these lovely women, but like, I can, I literally, I don't know. Obviously, I'm not as interesting and funny as them, but I can also just like talk and talk and talk on the internet. And I was like, and honestly, I was gonna talk to myself out loud anyway because I'm insane. So I was like, I might as well like film it. So here we are. And I don't know. I should probably find like a theme or like a pattern or like something to do. Or I should have planned something to talk about. But I did not. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, oh my God. On Friday, it was Pink Friday. Pink Friday 2 came out. Oh my God. I love Nicki Minaj. And this album is just so good. I mean, I've heard people say, like, talking shit about it, like, oh, it's just a bunch of like samples and stuff. And like, I mean, I like get where they're coming from, but I don't know. TBH, in my opinion, this album slays. And I just made brownies right before I came on live. And I really am so excited for them to cool down so I can eat them. I love making brownies. I like follow this recipe and I make them from scratch, but I'm not gonna lie, the recipe's bad. And so I use it more as like suggestions just to remember like the um ingredients and stuff. Yeah, I don't really follow it, but it's like whatever. And you know what? Cooking Is it a science? Maybe. When I do it, no. Cooking is from the heart. Okay. If I think it needs more cocoa powder, it needs more cocoa powder. If I want to put, chocolate chips in it, I'll put chocolate chips in it. If I want to put sprinkles on it, I'm gonna put sprinkles on it. If I want to put some peppermint extract in it, I'm gonna do that. And you know what? I did all of those things. And it's gonna be so good. Anyway, but Pink Friday is just so good. I don't even know what to say. Cowgirl, I think, is really good. Like, it's one of my favorite songs off of the album. Or, like, one of the ones that we didn't, I don't know, like, ones that we hadn't heard before. Like, not Big Difference, not like, not Bomb Bomb, definitely not like Super Freaky Girl or Red Ruby to Sleep. Like, those songs slay. Don't get me wrong, but we've heard them before. And so, like, I was just like, well, which one is my favorite out of like the ones that I hadn't heard. And I think I like Cowgirl the most. I'm not really sure. It's only been a couple days. Okay, let's be for real. But I mean, whatever. Y'all can have your own opinions. Honestly, it's not my job to like police your opinions and shit. Like, I'm just saying. Oh, I love how it says when I delete a message. Wait, does it? What are helpful abilities? Does that mean like healing? Because I don't really have any of those. I wish it would tell me like what. I wish it would tell me like what abilities it was like affecting. I don't know. Whatever. Clara, give me a quest. I don't. I was like looking at the settings. I literally haven't. Anyway, so that's great. But back to what I was talking about. Am I in my room? Yeah. Do I always look like this? No. It started with though Trixie and Katya. I love them so much. And then it like came back to me with their podcast and then with the Broski report and I was like, "You know what? I'll do it." Oh, and this is what I was going to say because I was working at Ulta and I really really loved that job, but it's just like I've been struggling as we all do with my mental health recently. And so I just was always like 10 minutes late and I got too many points and I got termed. I literally got terminated. It's just like wild. I don't know. And then I got terminated and I went to Wisconsin because my cousin, she went on uh like trip with her friends to like this Airbnb in Wisconsin. And I was like, okay, that's fun. Like, have fun there. And I was like, well, whatever. Like, who cares? Because I was like, it's her friends. Like, and, I was like, I don't know. I was like busy. So it was just like, well, whatever. And then I got termed and I was like, I literally have to go anywhere. Like, anywhere. I could not be at home anymore. I was like, absolutely not. So I got in my car and I drove to Wisconsin. Oh, I live in Minnesota, by the way. So it's just one state over. It was like 4 hours to get there to where she was. But yeah, I like got termed. I called her and I was like, girl, I was like, can I come? I was like, because I have to literally go anywhere. I cannot be here at home. And she's like, well, let me ask my friends. And I was like, yeah, of course. Like, yeah, ask them. Like, of course I don't want to like intrude and whatever. That's why I called. Like, I'm not just gonna show up. So she asks and like they were like, yeah, like they were willing to have me over. And I was like, oh my God, you guys are awesome. And so yeah, I hopped in I like packed some blankets. Cause low-key, I think it was supposed to be only like 6 people, but there was definitely more of us. So like a few of us were on the couches. I'm not gonna lie. But it was like really like it was a nice house and it was like fun to be there. Um and it was like great. But yeah, so she was like, just bring some like blankets or something because we're gonna sleep on the couch. And I was like, oh, okay, lit. Like I don't care. So I like packed up some blankets and my stuff and I just got in the car and I fucking drove 4 hours to Wisconsin. And I was like, hey, I got there and I was like, hey, you guys. It was awesome. We got so lit. It was awesome. I don't know. And then I came back and I was like, well, what should I do? Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. And like, I don't know. I just like normal jobs. Well, there's like I have my esthetician's license. Like I'm a licensed esthetician. But the thing is that like I feel like I'm not good in a I just feel like I'm not good in like a spa environment because like in the school I would get like shushed all the time because like I just wasn't quiet just because I'm just low key loud and I talk a lot. So I'm just not really meant to be in a spa environment, I feel like. So even though I did get my license, I don't really want to like go forward with it necessarily. And like I didn't really like waxing because I would start to get like really like I'd start to get anxiety by like after a while because I'd get bored. Just like my ADHD is not okay. So I was like, I can't do it. I'm too bored. And like the like just like I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. The like leg, just like waxing somebody's entire legs was wild. I did it in school. And like of course when you get better you can do it in 15 minutes and this and that. Like I went to school with my cousin and she works at European Wax Center and like she's getting down to like 15 minutes. Like she's really close. Like I think she does them in 20. Like my first time I did a full leg for someone, Like a lady came into the school and like I did her, and it took me 2 hours. It was like an hour per leg. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And it's so great that I did like the backs of her legs last because then she was like laying down and flipped over. Because by the end, I was like so distressed, I almost started crying. Of course, I kept myself absolutely cool. Like, she didn't know, but like, I was like, I don't think I can do this. I was like, I think I'm going to die. And like, of course, like the school, like the hours, our spa was going to close. Okay. Our spa was going to close soon. And I was like, I don't know if I'm going to finish this in time. And I was like, I still have to like clean my room and all this stuff before we leave the school. And at this point, I've been at the school for 10 hours because like they were long, long hours. So I was like, I don't know. And like I had other services. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I was like, whoa, I don't know if I can do this. I like was really almost started crying. But like, I mean, I don't know. I was just like, I cannot. So I have my license and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. And I don't want to go back to college because I went for like one semester at the U of M for interior design, but I just can't. I don't know if college is meant for me either. I think it's just because it was too big, but I also think a small school wouldn't fit well with me. So it's just like, what do I even do? I don't know. TBH, maybe I just wasn't ready to go to college at all. I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't know if I want to go back. I have been thinking about that, but I'm just not sure yet. So the, the point being, the point of my tangent being, I was like, fuck it, I'll just do a podcast. And I was like, and I'll just like stream on the side, like on Twitch. And I was like, oh my God, I can just stream the pod because I mean, then I can do like the screen sharing and all this, like whatever. And then TBH if it's live, and then whoever's in the chat can like, I don't know, y'all can like contribute. We can have fun, like IDK. I'm just saying. What am I talking about? Is this even a podcast? It's really not. It's just a weird stream that I'm going to put on YouTube afterwards and call a podcast. I mean, TBH, if you have YouTube Premium, you could just put it in your on. Damn, sorry, my smoker lungs. Um, but like TBH, if you have YouTube Premium, girl, just put that on your aux. You can still listen as a podcast in the car. I don't know what to tell you. What the heck? It just told me that my camera was on. Girl, I know. It's been on the whole time. IDK. But like, I don't know. I swear to God, I'm fucking like balding. Like I'm gonna turn bald and I will cry. Should I redo my hair? I probably should because I look nasty, but I don't want to. Literally, we already talked about this. I don't look like this all the time. It's fine. It's legit fine. I wish I really should have like come up with topics to talk about. I don't know. We talked about why podcast. We talked about like Pink Friday kind of. We talked about the other why of the podcast. Literally, I don't know. You know what? Let's talk about boyfriend ASMR. Let's just talk about ASMR in general. Oh my God, while I was in Wisconsin, we did like a fake podcast. Like we did a voice memo on our friend's phone. But like, I don't have the memo because it wasn't on my phone. I wish I had it. Oh my god. Whatever. Whatever. It was like we talked for like 3 hours. I don't know how I'm gonna get the memo. I don't really. I'm just kind of. I don't know. I feel like I'm over it. It's like whatever. But you know what? We talked about ASMR during it, and it evolved into the boyfriend ASMR thing. And we're gonna get to that, okay? So hold on. So, but ASMR, first of all, let's talk about how, first of all, I don't drop your opinions on ASMR. Honestly, tell me your opinions on ASMR in the comment. Anyhow, but let's talk about how I got into it. So, I in high school, all of my most of my bullshit starts in high school, I'm not gonna lie. In high school, like I think like freshman year, I had study hall with um this girl that I used to be friends with. Um and so we had study hall together and we didn't really like have anything to do or like we didn't really want to do anything, TBH. So we were in this class we were in the class and we would just sit there and we were like, well, what do we do? And so we decided one day to watch ASMR girl and we decided to watch Zach Choi. Hold on. I don't know how to spell his name. This guy, oh my god, hold on. This guy, we would watch him in study hall. We watched him for the whole year because we had a study hall with each other for both semesters. So the whole year in study hall, we would sit and watch him, and we liked him because he. We just thought it was like funny. Like we watched it like ironically at first, and then by the second semester, we were like, okay, we're just gonna watch it because we like it. Like we low key enjoy it. But the reason why we liked it, I think, is because he would hold on. We really, really liked it. It's because he had like this water bottle, and when he would drink it, he like starts the videos by taking a drink of something, and then he like wait. That wasn't the same. When we were watching it, he would like he would literally go like a loud breath and then with like the smile and the thumbs up and I loved it. And he would like start every video like that. It was like before he started cooking the food because I think in this video he cooks the food before he takes the drink. I don't think he cooked the food back then. Um, but he would take a sip of the water or whatever he had and he would do that and we both lived. Like we loved it. And then I'm not gonna lie, after freshman year, when we stopped doing that because we stopped having the class together, like I low key just kept watching it. Like I would like during the year, like I would go home and low key watch ASMR. Not at first, but like by second semester when we were both in like actually into watching this, like a little into the like a little into the second semester, so probably like I don't know, probably like the fourth quarter, we would like, or I, not we, sorry. By the fourth quarter of the year, of the school year, I would like go home and low key watch. an ASMR video on my own for fun. Like that's just how it started. Like we watched it ironically at first, and then we liked it, and then I was like, well, maybe I want to watch it. So I just started watching ASMR. I don't know. And like it started with like because he doesn't say anything, so it started as like strictly like no words, absolutely no words. And then of course as time went on, I tried it with words, and I was like, well, okay. It's because I like found certain people whose voices I actually liked to listen to. And then so I was like, okay, maybe I do like it with voice. Because I had tried voice ones before and I was just like, no, it like freaked me out. And so I don't know if it's just because I like got more accustomed to ASMR or just because I found people whose voices that I liked. Probably both, honestly. But I was like, I told my cousin that I was doing a pod because we talked about it before, but we were just like, nah, right? Like, obviously not. And so I sent her a snap and she just sent me back. She's like, what? Really? I was like, LOL. Yeah. But like, I don't know. Um, and it just evolved from there. Like, I just started watching ones with words. Like, I like them with words. My favorite one with words, eh, JoJo. I love JoJo. He's just so fun. I don't know. I can just tell that he has like good vibes. It just makes me like calm. I don't know. I like him. And then, but I think it's so funny that he's like Australian, but he doesn't like when he whispers, he doesn't have the accent. I don't know. Like suddenly when he whispers, he sounds like he's an American. Like it's wild to me. I don't know. But I like him though, because he just seems so genuine. IDK. But I don't know. But yeah, but like a few weeks ago or whenever, I'm not really sure. But Brittany Broski did like a video, I think, about like boyfriend ASMR. And I'm remembering it because we talked about it on our like fake pod in Wisconsin. But also she just did a part two like a couple days ago, I think. A few days ago. She just released a part two. And I was like, girl. But like I don't know. I have thoughts, girl, about boyfriend ASMR because like while she's listening to it in her YouTube video, I'm listening to it obviously at the same time. And I was like, this is really wild. I don't know, but I feel like low key she was being kind of a hater. Like, was it insanity? Was it crazy? Yeah, for sure. But like some of them that she didn't like, I kind of liked. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Am I gonna listen to Boyfriend ASMR? No, because it's wild, bro. Wild. But can I appreciate the art form and what I heard in the vid? For sure. And I mean, I get that she and I probably have like different tastes and whatever, but like, come on. Come on. Come on. I just I literally. Okay, I know something that we can talk about. Let's talk about. Let's talk about my YouTube music, my recap. No, I don't use Spotify. Actually, okay, I do have Spotify. I do use Spotify, but I primarily use YouTube Music. And you can come at me if you want. Honestly, I don't care. But I have like the YouTube Premium, and I was like, well, I might as well just get YouTube Music. And then plus, I like mashups and like remixes that people make on YouTube. And then if I like them, they like can just carry over into my YouTube Music, and I can listen to them with like my other songs. I don't know. In my head, it's a good idea. So I use YouTube Music, whatever. Let's do this. Let's look at my because Brittany shared her YouTube or her not no her Spotify Wrapped and her like 6 songs of the week, bro, and they were all the same artist. I was like, okay, girl, go off. Do I remember who it was? No. When she was talking about it, I listened, but I was like, this music, I know that I wouldn't enjoy it, so I didn't like listen to it. And I also don't remember like who it was that she was talking about. But like I still listened to like the things that she was talking about just because like I still understand like she's excited about it and like I want to know like what she likes because I mean she doesn't know me, we're not friends, but like I don't know, I still like her, obviously, like I'm her fan. I'm curious to know what she likes. And honestly, a podcast is a podcast. Sometimes I'm not even listening. Sometimes I don't care. It's just that I like the person and I just want to hear something happening in the background. Like even right now, I've had Pink Friday 2 playing in the background the whole time just because I need other noises to like occupy my brain. Now, where is my recap? This isn't what I meant. This is just the playlist of the songs. Do they not let me see my recap on the web version? Do I like have to have does it have to be on my mobile device? Because that would be stupid. Oh my god, they have podcasts. Wait, hold on. What? Oh my god, that's crazy. I don't like know how to find it. But it like said that I was in top the top like 0.1% of listeners to Britney Spears, and it was like you listen to Britney Spears 96 times more than normal people. And I was like, well, okay, period, I guess. But I was like, shit. But like my number one artist was still Ariana Grande, so clearly I listened to Ariana more. I guess people just aren't listening to Britney on YouTube Music, which I mean, who's using YouTube Music besides me? Low key. I feel like I'm the only person that uses it. I always get so much shit for using it, but like whatever. You know what? Tell me in the comments if you use YouTube Music. I don't know. I just am not sure. Okay, let's just look at the pics of it. I took screenshots because I can. My top five, yeah, Ariana, Britney, Taylor, Whitney, and Doja. Honestly, oh, I know why Taylor's up there because of the what is it? The Taylor's versions. I'm not gonna lie, I really do like Taylor Swift. I'm not gonna lie anymore. I'm not gonna front anymore about that. 47 songs or 47 hours. I feel like that's not correct. I feel like I listened more than that. Oh, well, just to Ariana alone. Oh, this whole time I thought they were like, you listened 47 hours total. And I was like, that doesn't make sense. Oh my God, here it is. Yeah, 0.01% of Britney. Britney Spears listeners. I listen to her 96 times more than normal people. Like, does that even like true? What does that mean? Bongos was my top track, apparently. And honestly, I'm not even surprised. Okay, I'm hot like Nevada. Pussycat Pop Pinata. I don't know. Honestly, all this stuff makes sense to me. Oh, and see, these aren't even like officially linked to Ariana Grande because it's YouTube music, so there's like other YouTube stuff. So this definitely isn't right. 47 hours. I've listened to her even more than that because even right here, just in my playlists, there's three playlists of Ariana Grande. And these are my top playlists. So I listened to her more than whatever it said. My top albums. Yeah, I watched Burlesque again this year. I loved that movie. It's just so good. The album is awesome. Just I live. And I watched the last season of Hannah Montana again this year too. So there's that. The last season is my favorite season. I'm not gonna lie. I like to watch the Hannah Montana the movie and then the last season. Ah, it's so awesome. So good. I don't know. But yeah. All of these things make sense to me. Like they all make sense. Now this 40,000 minutes I don't think is right either. I just feel like it was more, but I trust and believe. I'm just saying. I'm just suggesting that I feel like it's probably more. But you know what? Honestly, can I argue with the computer that sent me my recap? The computer that created my recap, can I argue with that? Probably not. Like it's supposed to be correct, so it probably is. I'm probably just tripping, honestly. I just feel like it's not right. Because once again, I love to live in Delululand, so I don't know. I mean, yeah. And TBH, I don't know. At this point, I've been yammering on about absolutely nothing for 54 minutes. Actually, have I? No, it's probably been like 40 something because I had it going for like 12 minutes, 12 or 13 minutes before I came down here. But even so, I feel like that's probably long enough. Like the other podcasts that I watch are not more than 40 minutes. So let's just see what I've listened to recently. Okay, yeah, we're gonna listen to what I've listened to recently, and then we'll end it. Yeah, it's all Pink Friday too, and then Night Song, Pharmacy. I love this song so much. A couple months ago, my cousin and I went on to up to Duluth, like to like see the aurora borealis. We didn't actually see it though because it was too cloudy. It was so tragic. But we went all the way up there, and so on our way as we were driving there, like this song played on her playlist, and I was like, "This song is so good." And so here we go. And I stole it and I put it in the playlist that I have that's for both of us. This one, Wally. Well, it's with Ali, but I call it Wally because I think it's funnier. Um, but I love this song. Bongos, I still listen to that, of course. The song is so good. Been into like Kesha again. Obviously, all these songs are awesome. Yeah. And like here's what I'm talking about. Like I will just like listen to random like mashups and I love that I can just have that and like save it into my playlist and stuff. And that's why I use YouTube Music. But also because I already have YouTube Premium, I don't want to also get Spotify Premium. Like I don't have that much money, especially because I just lost my job. Did I finish that story? But yeah, like I've been struggling with my mental health, and so I just like have been like 10 minutes late, and so I got too many points, and so I got terminated. Oh yeah, yeah, I did say that. Okay. But yeah, but this is what I've been listening to for sure. Stream Pink Friday 2. Queen Nikki is back. And we're living. Okay, and everyone needs to visit Gag City. Everyone needs to listen to this album and visit Gag City at least one time, okay? And that's all I guess. Like my TikTok though has been flooded with Gag City and I live, okay? So yeah. So pod every week on Fridays at 8 p.m. Central because I live in Minnesota, so figure out whatever your time zone is on your own. Um and yeah, I will still not have any makeup done. I will still not do my hair and I will still probably be in my bed, you guys. Let's be for real. If when I sit and talk to myself out loud like a psycho, it's in my bed. And so if I'm gonna do that for the pod, it's gonna be naturally in my bed because what's natural is natural. But yes, every week on Friday at 8 p.m. Central. So figure out your own time zone, girl. And I mean, on Twitch, I have on my schedule, like when I stream for World of Warcraft and when I stream Overwatch. Yes, I'm a nerd girl. Look at me. Look at me, girl. Anyway, um, so yeah. So there's that. And I love this song. Anyway, but TBH, I'll probably I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So here's my schedule. I was about to say schedule because I think that's funny, but it's probably not. So what is my schedule? On I don't even know what I'm trying to say. On Tuesdays, so like Monday, Tuesday at on Monday at midnight. So like between Monday and Tuesday at midnight, I'll stream for 2 hours probably, and then on Sunday, same thing. So like Saturday to Sunday, at midnight, like the Saturday to Sunday, like in between that midnight. I'll be streaming for 2 hours Overwatch every Sunday, and then every Tuesday I do these. Tuesday's World of Warcraft, Sunday is Overwatch. And then, yeah, every Friday, the pod. I don't know. Anyway, this was the first pod. It was bad. It'll get better eventually when I get into the group. And you know what? Y'all could have waited till Friday. This is an early installment just because I wanted to get this shit rolling. Okay. Anyway, so stream is gonna end and it'll be on YouTube in like an hour probably. I don't know, probably 3 because I still have to like look at it and like check it over and like make sure it's all like living. So whatever. Um yeah. Okay, bye.